to move on to our final topic. It's a very short show tonight,
Yes.
and this is how bad it's got. We're talking about fan art, but I like fan art, John. Let's get that straight.
Very quiet.
I do like fan art, and this is all about. This is on Screen Rant, by the way. It's what Chris Evans would look like as live action Buzz Lightyear. I hate this. Oh dear. Right. Okay. We might as well bring up the graphic, John.
Woo!
There's nothing wrong with the fan art. That's a great
To
image.
Infinity and beyond.
That's a great image, but the idea of this is a bit crazy, because they would have to get someone to look very Woody look like as well if they were going down this road.
Not necessarily, Stephen, because from the way I've been reading, this is based on the actual Buzz Lightyear character. This is based on the actual soldier sort of.
Yeah, but
whatever it is,
and
what the toy was based off of. So this right off the bat, this is ridiculous. It wouldn't look like this.
That's what I'm saying, John.
Yeah.
If they were going down the road of the image and having Chris Evans play a live action version of the toy, and it was looking like this, they would have to create the whole world
like
to
Halo.
look like
It's
that. And I don't know how you could make someone look like Woody.
No.
That long head and the big round eyes. But John, you're right. It's got nothing to do with that. But it's a great piece of art. It is, you can't deny that.
What a fall that would be for Chris Evans. He plays Captain America, Steve Rogers. To that,
to the Space
Steve,
Ranger.
I don't hate it. I admitted to you, I don't actually hate it. I quite like the artwork. It's not the movie I want to see.
No.
And thankfully, it's not a movie I'm going to get, because it's animated, and I'm hoping they don't go down this route where it's actual likeness of a toy. I'm hoping the toy's been heavily modified. It's been made bigger and bulkier just for a kid to play with.
I think so, John. I think it's going to be
more.
such a far cry from the Toy Story version that we see. But I'll read this little bit of. There's a couple of little bits of.
And incidentally, Steve, there was people getting off their heads about this, him getting recast, and it's not been Tim Allen. But they didn't realise it's a different character. It's not the actual toy.
Well, that was the thing. When it did come out, maybe about a month ago, I think it was, maybe not as long as that, maybe 3 weeks ago, I kind of danced around it. I wasn't sure if we wanted to really talk about it, because I didn't really know too much about it because it only broke. But a new piece of Toy Story fan art imagines what Chris Evans would look like if he were cast in a live action Buzz Lightyear movie. Buzz has become one of the most recognisable Disney/Pixar characters ever since he first appeared in John Lasseter's Toy Story. The character has since appeared in 3 Toy Story sequels, his own TV show called Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, and several children's books and video games. Disney Investor Day was bigger than fans ever could imagine, with Disney announcing 61 new movies and TV shows. The studio announced several new Star Wars and Marvel TV shows and films, but fans also found out that the studio wasn't finished with the Toy Story franchise just yet. At the event, Pixar announced that Buzz Lightyear was getting a solo film called Lightyear, with Chris Evans voicing the titular character. The movie will be about the real-life astronaut Buzz is based on, which is why Tim Allen isn't returning as the character. Very little was known about Lightyear since it was just recently announced, but fan art has starting to hit the internet. So there we go, John. It's not given a lot, but it's basically just sort of regurgitating what we had said, or we're regurgitating what the article said. I don't want to steal things here, but
I love it.
Yeah, but
I
think it's very interesting, and I kind of was thinking of that Christopher Robin thing, the way they sort of handled the storyline of that, the Ewan McGregor one, that is, not the Domhnall Gleeson one. That they could do a sort of different angle, and that's based on that sort of description. That's what it looks like they are doing anyway.
Stephen, it's Pixar, it's Disney. When these two studios combine, usually get magic. I spoke about it last night with Soul. Is it the latest one? It's at Disney Plus. They always have that innate
John,
gift.
I watched that.
Did you? Was it good?
It was okay. It's okay. That's
not the best one, though.
No, it's not the best one. No, it's decent, but it's not. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be better.
Well, that's just completely maybe cut the legs under from me when I was about to say they have this innate gift of connecting with everyone.
That's subjective,
the octogenarians to the children. Yeah. But if that's shit, then I'll scratch that completely. But look, I always like a good Pixar release, and I'm excited to see where they go with this. Is it going to be based completely on the actual toy, or is it going to be based on the real guy? Now, it'll be fascinating to see how this real figure shaped the toy we've all grown to love. Me growing up with. I wanted that toy, man, in the 90s. That was the much sought after toy. I never did get it. all those little grubby hands were all over it. Not mine. I think it's Stormtroopers though, and I was immensely happy about that. But look, man, it'll be interesting to see how it shaped this character, and how much of the little personality tics and stuff like that and traits have rubbed off on the actual toy. It'll be intriguing, man. I love Chris Evans. He's a great guy. He's a great actor. I love his political sort of stuff as well. His activism. Him and Mark Ruffalo, they rub people up the wrong way because they're staunch sort of liberal left-wingers. But as a left-winger myself, and a bit of a liberal, not as much as the fruitcakes on Twitter over in the United States, but as a liberal left-winger, love the guy's sort of beliefs. And I'm excited to see what the hell he brings, man. He can do everything. He played that villainous sort of shithead nephew figure in Knives Out, Christopher Plummer's nephew, and he was a shithead in it, but he was brilliant in it. He's done Steve Rogers, he's done a whole array of different things. It'll be intriguing to see this animated effort. But look, man, that's going to round it up. That was much longer than I anticipated.